What's up, guys? How are you? It's me, your boy Hebot, and I'm back today with another exciting episode of Toys in My Closet. This one, though, is an unboxing, one that I've been waiting for almost 3 years. So, as you know, I'm a little excited, and as you guys know, as you see behind me, I've been a big He-Man fan for a long time. Yes, and currently my collection is under construction because I'm trying to make space for this new piece, as you guys can see and will see very shortly. So guys, you know, that piece is none other than the home for this young man right here named Skeletor, which you probably can't see because it's dark, and that is his mountain, right? So I will be doing an unboxing of Snake Mountain. So I hope you join me for the ride. Sit back, relax, have a digital drink, and hopefully you'll enjoy the ride and enjoy my unboxing. I'll show you the box, try to take everything out, build it, put it together, and put it all together in one cohesive video and unit. So sit back, and like I said, I hope you join me for the ride, and let's see what this video takes us. So I'll see you guys real soon. Okay guys, and here we have it. Here is the front of the box of Snake Mountain. As you can see, this right here is the beautiful artwork. We're coming close. Very, very old school style with that aesthetic of the original, but just with the modernized techniques and the artwork, obviously. It says up here for adults, Masters of the Universe. Then we'll turn it around, and up in here is the bio, obviously, with some wonderful product shots. There, the outside there of the interior, and the bio says a lot of nice things here, like deep within the dark hemisphere of Eternia stands Snake Mountain, the sinister lair of Skeletor, illuminated by the glow of blood falls. One of the mountain's peaks is wrapped in the same coals of serpents or serpents, while the demon face of Ka is hewn into other, filled with traps and unspeakable dangers. Snake Mountain once served as a temple for King Hiss and the Snake Men, and since Hiss and no wait, I think I lost track. Though the fortress remained uninhabited for eons after his banishment, few had the temerity to come near it, and none since his would dare, right? Would dare. Lost place again, damn it, to call it home, until Skeletor, with Evelyn on his side, he claimed the foul fortress, and making a throne mountain of bones for himself, and using the stolen golden disc of knowledge to unlock the mountain's secrets from within Snake Mountain. Skeletor and his evil warriors plotted the conquest of Eternia. When Skeletor left for the Tri-Solar System, his minion Jitsu held the fortress awaiting his return, only to be unearthed by Evelyn and her son Malkin. Right? The skeleton. Skeletor later reclaimed the stronghold after, however, treating his son as a lackey and participating in Merkin's eventual rejection of his father. Evil warrior now, with Havoc's staff in hand, grim Skeletor stands once more as the sole lord of Snake Mountain. There you go. Here's the BIOS. Kind of big, humongous. Look at my hands, humongous. Then you turn the back, and the back has the classic motif of white with the red outline of what it comes. The accessories, the bone throne, you see there. Monster pit, the front of the castle all built. The ladder. This is the scepter. The Skeletor table. And then obviously over here we have mountain demon faces. And then the most terrifying Fortress Skeletor devices. Dastardly ways to defeat He-Man and obtain the ancient secrets found depth within Castle Grayskull, with the heroic warriors be to infiltrate this evil stronghold and stop the mighty Skeletor. Now you can decide with Super 7 Snake Mountain playset. Snake Mountain comes with these accessories, instruction sheet, and a 4x40 fold poster and more. Then obviously the motif there. So, you know, the box itself is a work of art. You don't even want to really get rid of it, but I don't know where you can actually house it. So there you have it. You have there. Here is Skeletor on the top part. He-Man coming up the mountain to, you know, face him off by the snake. Here's Stratos captured on the snake by where, you know, the chains are. That's Man-at-Arms being captive and fighting off the evil creatures and octopuses from the pit. There goes Skeletor trapping He-Man to falling into his pit, you know, deceiving him into the net. Then here we go with, and here we have obviously the side profile of the mountain as if it was folded, so you can see kind of what it looks like with the other side on the where the fall, you know, the lava pit is. Then we have Skeletor here, I believe, in his bone throne. And then we have here Skeletor and his minions plotting, getting ready, because right there in that table there's a sphere that let Skeletor see what's going on in Eternia to make his plots and how to counterattack the great, you know, all the guys from Eternia, from, you know, the palace. So then we turn it around, and then on the top, I'm going to try to show you one more time. On the top, over here, you have the Master Universe over there. And then a smaller picture, again, of what's in the front of the beautiful artwork. And then it's a Super 7 there in the corner, and it's for adult there. That's the top of the box. So, really, really big, large box. And it weighs a nice amount of weight. So, here is, again, on the front. So, guys, now I'm going to take it out of the box and, you know, let you see one piece by piece what is actually inside. Okay, guys, and here we have the mountain out of the box, and this is actually the actual main base, or the main play set itself. As you can see here, it's in all of its glory. It's basically really well painted and done. This is the infamous Gonzo face that looks like a demonic possessed Gonzo that they like to make fun of. Here's obviously the lava strip, a lot of nice veins and vines coming out of it, with the actual teeth looking horn things out of it. I forgot the actual name for it, but it's all over. You see all the level of detail, the chain, the platform where you held the prisoners on the chain, the breakaway dungeon door where you get trapped, the platform when they're walking out with the actual teeth and horns coming out of there, veins in the middle of the crest here, shooting way up. This is the mouthpiece, which actually moves just like the original. The only thing is not a piece in the back that actually moves it. You got to do it only from the front. There's like a demonic scope of a demon face there. more of those stalactites as well. I don't even know what they're called. I forget what's it called, the proper term for them. Then the snake wrapping around in the mountain, as you see. This is the top panel here. You can see it's pretty wide with the stairs coming down. You know, and then another panel here. And then, you know, so over here it's obviously very thin, but you know, you can give the illusion like you're going. And then here is another dungeon hole that you can go into, you know, pretend that they're going into the castle in that, or the mountain rather, in that way. So to get an actual shot right here, to give you guys a reference of how it looks like, the size of it next to say Castle Grayskull, there it is right there. It's a pretty big next to it. If you look at it, you see the size difference is pretty big and different. So, you know what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take out all the accessories out of the boxes and show you guys each one out of the whatever, you know, shell they're in and clamp. And we'll be right back and then put all the pieces together on it. Okay? Just sit back and I'll be right back. So guys, this is one of the other things that it came with, which is actually the instruction booklet, as you can see, and all the pieces, how you put it together. And then inside it actually has a 40 by 40 size poster of the artwork in color, which you can frame. Instead of having to worry to save the actual box art, you can actually put this in a frame, which I think is a really nice touch. And I really appreciate that Super7 went the extra mile to do this, because to be honest, Castle Grayskull, I wish they did it with Castle Grayskull, and they did not. So the first thing I'm going to put here is this piece right here, which goes right on the top, and you see it has the two slides and slots there. So you're going to line it up like so, push down as careful as you can, possibly can. Let me see. There we go. So that seems to be locked in place, and as you see, it's the whole piece all together. So let me move right along, and don't touch the buttons in the bottom, because that's where it's the edge. Yeah, that's where the buttons are. What you could also do is take the actual, you know, bridge, as you see here, which I don't think I showed it with the accessories, and you see all the vines and weathering with the actual wooden sticks to hold it together, and then it's nice and gray in the boards, which is actually smaller than the original. And this works as kind of like the clip to hold it together. You just slide it in like so. In here, I'm gonna put it together. Let's see. All right, so we slide it in. That's where you can, pushing it in as much as you can to hold it together. I think that's all the way, I'm not sure. Let's see. That side went all the way down. This side is not. Yeah, I think that's all the way. So this is how, you know, it holds together. It acts like, you know, as the piece to hold the mountain together, and it's, you know, as a clip piece. So, let's see. Then we're gonna get this one fence here. This looks like it's put it right up here, like so. should clip on. Going up both ends. Maybe I should do it. Let's see. Maybe I should do it from the inside out, like so. Yeah. Lock it in place. And now it goes in. You gotta do it from the inside back. Push it. And it's nice and secure. So we got that in place. The breakaway pawl piece, you can bring it down. You match it up here with this. And I believe, we'll put it from the outside. Let me turn on this side. Put it from the back part, like so. Put it in this way. Match the lines and obviously push it in, and it locks in place. There's the breakaway actual door. Then I believe we're done with the front. All the other magic is actually in the back. So, to head out, and let's take a look at what it looks like so far in the front. This is what it looks like in the front. And what we're going to do is we're going to turn it around and then put the rest of the pieces, in the back. Well, there is one more piece. I forgot. It's actually the snake head. So we'll come over here. It's got the two notches here that you match based on the shape, and then it should turn down. It turns down. There you go. Now we have it all together in the front. So this is the front shot of the whole thing. And now you see the entire front. It comes along and really nicely. You got everything there. Then you have the chains in the corner. Obviously, that you need to take off the plastic. So let's take a quick pause, and now we'll turn it and look at it from the back. Okay, guys, and this is the interior. And as you can see, it's kind of a little dark. I'm going to try to put up the brightness on the camera. I'm going to zoom in, try to focus as best as I can. And here is, as you can see, I noticed this little sticker here, which I didn't know was even there. There it is. Looks really cool with the gargoyles and the eyes coming out, the slime, little eyes. This is the panel on the top. This is where the lava looks like from the back. Then you have this design here with another face there where the dungeon trap is. The little octopus there in the corner. Then you have more designs here in the area where you walk into the actual, front dungeon hole. It's got the nice weathering in white and black. Another panel here, the melting goo where the faces go. The top panel where the actual trap door resides here, which is the trap door. I don't know how this goes down. I don't remember. I think it's when you pull that up. I thought it was when you move down. I'm not even sure how this works. I gotta figure it out. I don't remember how the trap door worked. I want to say there's a little lever somewhere here to make it open. Yeah, it's a little lever. It's a little lever right here that you open, that you latch off, and then it actually goes in like so. And in my case, for some reason, it's really not opening. There we go. That's where it opens up. So, try to hold it from the side like that. Here it is, and then, you know, like I said. So let's put on some of the pieces over here, really fast. Hold it like that. One hand. Hold that. So, as you saw, this is the door, so you just lift it up, you put the lever back underneath, and then it's secure. Should have it where it was a lever here. I don't know why they didn't do that. Now we're going to put on the scepter, the hole there, and it goes here. It's a little bit tough to put on, but let's see if we can get it to pop in. Matter of fact, oh, this slides off. So let's slide this off. Let's pop in this up. There it is. Beautiful. Now it's secure. It's cool. You slide off. I didn't even know that. And now have it nice. And I guess the idea is that you turn it like so. When you turn it, it opens up and it gives you the doors and their secrets. So there you go. This was originally the microphone, and the original. You see all the details there. Really nice. So that goes there. Then the next thing I'm going to do is the net, which the net is, you got to match it with the top part here. You got these slider pegs. You slide it right in and just push in a little hard and it goes right in. Then this side, same thing. You slide it right in like so, and it pretty much slides in really, really easy. You see? And then, you know, you expand the net with your hands. You're good to go. This is where the, you know, the good guys will fall in on the trap. And next we'll have this panel, which is where the batteries used to go for the microphone. The original goes here. You just put it in here, slide it like so. Oh, it's all right. It's just bright. If you want to do that, just do that. That's okay. Line it up, and you see it looks really good right there. So next thing I'm going to do is this, which is the dungeon door, which again we're going to put it in from the back in like so, and then you push it in this way inwards. You do it again in the bottom, and there it is, secure. As you can see, it has to be from this side because this latch here has to hit with this latch. So there's barely any room there because of the door, you know, but I guess when you pop it out, it'll fit a little bit better. That's the dungeon trap with the trap door. Just a little straighten out. It's moving. So big. So next we'll put in the, obviously the bone throne, which would go there. That's where that would go. And on this side, now we'll come over here and put in the pit monster. And this goes right here, the way it would, you know, in the original was a sticker, and now it's a 3D print of it. Absolutely stunning. Then obviously the actual it's okay to build those pauses. The actual, that's because it gets hot. The actual, you know, place where they sit, I would think it goes in here, like so, but it doesn't. I was thinking maybe it'd be pretty clear, but it doesn't either. So it's something that you probably would have to kind of push back and try to fit it there with him, like so, or just put it right here in the front, where they can stand and gather. You know, and make their plots as the evil minions. What else do we have here? The actual ladder would be to obviously, you know, go up to up here. So you would probably place it here. Would be the best bet. Which even though this looks kind of too high for it. I'm not sure. It looks kind of high, but you could either place it here, or I would say place it, you know, like somewhere over here. to climb up on this panel here. You know, because of this panel being here. So now we got the faces. I'm trying to figure out which face would be best because it's the biggest one. So maybe the biggest one in the actual instructions says, let's see, let's open it up and let's see where it goes. And you see his oracle telling you how to put it together. That's fine. So let's see. Okay, so they want you to put it in this order. The biggest face goes here. So let's put it here. And you don't have to push too hard. There goes one. Then the demonic horrible with the gargoyle over here. This one, that one goes right there. That one here. Really nice fit. Then we got two more, which would be the next. We got the skeleton melting face, which goes here. Smaller one goes here. And then we got the one with that looks like a bat, a demonic bat of sort. This one goes right up here. It's kind of odd because the three other heads are really the same size. This one's kind of smaller. You know why they just didn't do them all that big size? But you know, that's how they look. And over, that's how they look. You know, like so. Got this one. Then you go down this one, underneath to this one, and up to this one. Then we'll pull out real quick. Please take this for me. And show it from the back. I keep getting those stutters, ladies and gentlemen. But this is what it looks like. It's so big that you can't even fit it in the frame. Trust me when I'm telling you, it looks small here, but the actuality is it's pretty massive in length. So yeah, you know, that's the interior in all of its glory. Really nice. And what it looks like. So now what we'll do is we'll take another shot from the front with some of the figures, and then from there I'll do my final thoughts. So sit back tight and see you in a sec. And here we have it, guys. Here is the mountain from the front side. Try to put up the lighting a little bit more. And as you can see, it's really massive. And I have here, you know, I have here put down that lighting a little bit. Skeleton on top. There. I got Screech under that ledge there. Evil on the ledge here. Trap Joe over here in this ledge next to Stinkor. We have Panther coming out of the actual dungeon hole next to Jutsu. And then we have Spikor next to one of the droids. And then we have here Scareglow on the actual bridge. Then we have Triclops all the way over here on the top. And of course, in Slippery He-Man, we have the Sorcerer's Trap. And then we have Faker He-Man on this side, coming out by the broken dungeon door where they get trapped. So there it is. It looks pretty nice, and as you see, everything here is actually sculpted. It's not sticker like the original. It's really a really beautiful piece, to be honest. It's one of those things that you have to see in person to really understand the sense of scale and the sense of of artistry that went behind this, the love and care that it took for them to do it. This has been 3 years that I waited to get my hands on it, and like everyone else, I was one of the first of people to actually go and fund it, because only the first people that actually funded were the people that, you know, got their hands on theirs first, as they're sending them out gradually. You see there's a big face design here too, and you can tell the size of it because this, you know, Spike was a 7-inch figure and it's bigger than him, or as big as him, just to give you a sense of an idea of scale. And you know, and because I funded it to support it, you know, I got it kind of in the first wave. They did say they will continue to bring out the waves more as they go along, all the way into January of next year. So I don't think you guys should be worried, but I know it's been a long journey, so the patience, you know, starts to run thin and dry after a while. I get it. But please, you know, keep patient, because I think once you get your hands on it and you realize how beautiful it is and how grand it is, it was all worth the wait. And even though they scaled it down, this thing still is massive. I can only imagine how big the original one was. Like, this is massive, but it looks amazing. Really a beautiful piece of art. So guys, I'm going to, you know, move on from here and just basically give my ending thoughts on what I think the castle is, or rather what I think of the mountain, and what I think of the good things and the bad things, and my closing statements, and give thanks to a couple of people that rightfully deserve it, because without them, you know, I wouldn't have this today at all, and that's just the truth. Even though I did pay it slow within 8 months, they still made it possible because they knew I really wanted this in my collection to kind of solidify and, you know, make sure that I had the entire collection for the Masters of the Universe Classic as it is in order. So guys, just sit there and I'll give my final thoughts. Is it on? Okay guys, and for my final thought, here we are. All in all of its glory. It's built, it's here. The 3-year journey is finally done. And here I have it with obviously more of the Evil Lord and minions with Skeletor. My final thought is this. This piece is absolutely incredible. Now, I cannot recommend it in the sense that if you have to buy it in the aftermarket for $1,200, $1,000, I don't feel that it's nowhere near worth that value to pay for it. But if you were able to get it, like me, lucky enough to get it from Super 7 directly, then I salute you, because you're in for a treat. You guys are not going to be disappointed. It's incredible, and you're going to be very happy with the product. Even though it was scaled down, even though it was shrunken over, and you know, width as well, it is massive. It is you can see me here. You can see how I'm in front of it. It's covering me almost entirely. It is. You can compare it to the shelves I have. It is massive. There's no way for me to even put it on these shelves. I have to put it somewhere else in there. So it's not going to disappoint in any way, which way, shape. Be patient with it when you build it, because the pieces are a little bit weird to put on and adjust, because, you know, they're new. They all, you know, not shaped right correctly, like the scepter, like the snake head. Kind of got to fiddle with it, but it will go in. Just be gentle. So it's beautiful. It was worth the time, the money. You have. I can't stress it enough. It's one of the best pieces of the Masters of the Universe collection since Castle Grayskull of Multiple Classics. The sad part is that more than likely this will be the last piece we'll get for the Masters of the Universe collection classics, unless we'll get other vehicles along the run. Since Mattel has it now, they're trying to do the masters of the multiverse, which I hope that's the case. Like we get at least, a land shark and maybe a laser bolt, since they're smaller in scale. Could they make another piece like this? Maybe. The Fright Zone could very well be done in a bigger scale and still not be at this caliber and still be possible at a decent, affordable price. I still think because Super 7 was the one who had to do it, since they're a smaller company and they had to do use a lot of different people and do a lot of different things in comparison to the way Mattel has the accessibility. I think for them, they still had to keep this castle expensive. It is expensive because at the end of the day, with the tax, the shipping, it was $700. So that's the only fault I kind of had. What I don't like about it is that the ledges seem small in some areas where you normally be able to put a figure, you can't. But it's not too bad. So you just gotta work with it. That's probably my only gripe with the piece, to say a negative. And obviously the space and how big it is, where to put it. So guys, before I end, I have to give a big, massive shout out to two people that are very important in my life, and especially my son, because obviously he's my son. Because without their help, this would not have been a reality in my life or possible for me in my life, especially when it was offered, because at that point I wasn't doing well economically, or at least had the option or any kind of wiggle room economic. My son Zach and my friend Jorge, a good friend Jorge, which he treats me like a brother, to be honest, in many ways. As annoying as we may get to one another, he still treats me like a brother. Zach let me pay for it for me with his account slowly, and I just paid him back when I got the money for it. And then the other part, which he didn't have to, but he did it for me. So I have his house where I have my complete collection. And then my friend Jorge, he basically gave me $300 and said, take it as a gift, because I know you want it, to help you pay for it, because you deserve it, because you and your wife have been nothing but good to me, because at that time he was homeless, and me and my wife helped him get a place, get himself situated, put together, and basically he had gotten himself established so well that he had extra money because we helped him get to that point. And because of that, he wanted to pay it forward, and he gave me that money to pay for this, saying thank you in his own way. And no matter what, you can't replace that type of action or act from people. So to my son and to him, love you guys, salute. My son's name is Zach, his name is Jorge. I didn't put him on camera, even though I wanted to. That was my intention, because I know how cruel YouTube and social media can be, and I don't want them to get attacked in any stupidity that I may be involved in, or anybody trying to attack me with my video, because that's how ignorant people are, unfortunately. And this is supposed to be a positive thing, not a negative thing. So guys, Snake Mountain, I hope you guys all get it very soon. I was lucky enough to be one of the first because I funded it first. And I'm telling you, you're going to be very happy, not disappointed. This is your boy Hebot, signing off with an episode of Toys in My Closet unboxing, right? I hope you like it. Leave a thumbs up if you like it. Leave a thumbs down if you didn't like it. And if you want to share it with someone you think might like it, please do so. If you're new to my channel, welcome. And if you subscribe, I really appreciate it, because I know you didn't have to. But since you did, I consider you now part of my family. So, if you're out there and you're still collecting, do it. Be kind, be careful. We're still in trying times. We have to be generous with all the other people around us. If you want to find me on social media, I'm on Twitter under Hebot Powerful Gamer. I'm on Instagram under C_respect. And if you guys ever want to help me in any way, shape, or form, if you have the means to and have the will or wanting to do it from the kindness of your heart to help me out, because it will help me in every way to have better content and keep doing good content on my channel, It's all in the description below. You know how to do it. Or if you want to donate anything and you want me to, review or anything, just DM me. We'll work out the particulars and we'll go from there. This is Hebot, once again signing off. Peace, guys. Love you very much. Bye-bye. Enjoy.